Hello, hello. I am here at the Palm Center Garden with Terry Garner. Hi, Terry.
Hey, what's up?
We're in his mini greenhouse, right?
Yes.
And we are talking about how to start your fall transplants.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me, Terry. Great to see you. Can you tell me what you've got growing and kind of the steps that got you there and where you're at in the process?
Okay, so what we do is we start these little bitty trays, and each one of these trays, these little bitty trays, holds approximately 160 plants. So if you multiply that by the number of plants that goes in these 4x4 trays, we're actually to get about 7 trays out of this small trays here. If we do the math, 7 times 18, or which comes in these 18,
right,
comes in these trays.
Right.
So you actually get 7 trays out of one of these trays. And Urban Harvest, we've been so blessed that Urban Harvest purchased our plants to help us sustain our garden, to buy soil, compost, and things like that, maybe tools, things like that we need. So shout out to Urban Harvest for buying our starter plants. We've been able to do this for the last couple of years.
Right.
And right now what I have growing is collards, cabbage. I'll be having some cauliflower, and we'll be doing some kale, and also we'll be doing some broccoli as well.
Right. And where do you get the seeds?
The seeds come from Southwest Fertilizer,
Okay.
which is over on the southwest side of town.
That's right.
And it's on Renwick and Bissonnet, and they actually sells seeds by the scoop,
Right.
which is more cheaper than buying them by the pack.
Yes, got it. And then you were telling me you water using not just city water. What's
Yeah.
the water that you use?
We have rain barrels and out front, and what I use the rainwater from the rain barrels to water my plants, and I truly believe that is so much better than to use water that comes in our utilities
Yes.
from the city, because it has chlorine and other things in here that maybe affect the plant's growth.
And then, so what date did you start these? What month are we in? Just because
I just started these seeds last week, which is approximately around the first part of September.
Okay, of August.
August,
right?
August.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know, I'm getting confused what
Yeah,
month
me
we're
too.
in too.
Yeah, first-
All right, so beginning of August, you started the seeds. So then when will they get into those 4x4 pots?
By the
Likely.
last week of August, we'll transfer, and maybe even before then, because
Right,
some of these are big.
Right.
But when you plant these seeds, you don't want to start them too early, because the plants will be too high. For most people who like them to be transplanted into their garden.
Got it.
So aesthetically, you want them to look nice, healthy, and not too big.
Got it. Okay. And so these can be potentially planted. We're getting ready for our hub distribution for Urban Harvest affiliate gardens at the end of September.
Yes.
So these can be getting in the ground as early as beginning of October then.
Yes.
Okay.
I always start my garden planting. You can't go wrong for the fall and winter.
Yes.
I don't think you can go wrong first week in October,
Right.
and for the spring, the first week of March.
Nice. Okay.
And we really basically have 2 seasons. What you plant in the spring will take you through the summer, and what you plant in the fall will take you through the winter.
Right. That's great. So these are all cold tolerant plants, right? We're talking
Yes.
brassicas,
Yes, these
cauliflower, collards.
These are your brassicas.
They like
And
it cold.
fall gardening is so good, because actually you can plant more stuff
Right.
in the fall than you can in the spring.
Yes. Yes. That's awesome. Cool. Anything else, Terry, you think someone who's just getting started in their garden should know?
Well, I think some of the best advice that I can give for gardeners is, some of the best fertilizer that you have is your shadow. And that means that you're out there taking care of your garden,
Right.
participating in it, watering it, caring for it,
Right.
harvesting when it's properly time to harvest, and getting those weeds out of your garden that takes the nutrients away from whatever you're trying to grow.
Yes, that's awesome. Great. And then just tell us again, what does Palm Center Garden here do, and what is it all about?
Well, Palm Center Garden here is a good training garden. It's a huge garden. It's a beautiful garden aesthetically. And I teach a free garden class every third Saturday. But because of the pandemic, follow our website, which is the Palm Center Farmers Market, and you can see the schedule, and you also can see if we're having any classes and practicing social distancing and wearing our masks on that particular Saturday. That class usually is from 10 to 11:30 every third Saturday here at the garden, which is at 5957 Beekman Street.
Great. All right. Well, thanks so much, Terry, and can't wait to see the plants when they get bigger.
Can't wait myself.
Take care.
Take care.